Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I am Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I am your Brian as Robin Renard.
What's up, legends? You thought I forgot, but I didn't. I'm John, and I play the world-famous P.T. Sinclair.
And this is still Outlaws and Old Ones, the only TRPG that you probably watch that's fully improvised horror and comedy, and also chat can control what happens in it, probably. Sometimes.
That's probably the only one that you watch that's like that.
Yeah, that's all those. I would love to know if there is another one.
How many more of them? Yeah,
even improv with chat involves.
Yeah,
I would love to hear about.
Exactly.
So yes. Go check that out. But yes, this is as I said, horror comedy. Be careful for the horror part. Sometimes they are graphic.
Horror.
Yeah, it's it's mostly descriptions of gore. Nothing too wild. I think mostly things. People exploding and viscera coming from them.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk of heads exploding when when it gets
in
shot.
This universe. There
people in the head.
In this universe, there is a spot in the human brain which, if you shoot, will explode. So that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. That's just science.
It's
just some guy says there's at least one other, and that's where they got the D21 from. I'll be interested to hear about that. There'll be two once they steal the idea wholesale. I would love for you to do that, Zach, because then I'll just pop into chat there and do what I call killing God, which is when you oppose the DM through the power of suggestion. Anyways, for this one, last time we left off, am I forgetting something? Is there really no more to that? Do I just vamp for way longer normally?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm usually like interrupting you, and John says something else, and then Shannon laughs, and then
I'm usually interrupting.
Then you do the Jim face from The Office, and you look directly into the webcam and are like, "I'm gonna fucking strangle all of these people one at a time."
I do that in real life, but I always pick a person who's less involved to be the camera. It's usually Brian when we're in person, or our friend Evan.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Well, see, I also have the cool cat. Hey, thank you.
So
these are
cute.
Wow. That's
Maria, you're just
things
blasting
you
out
said
here.
about us now.
John, nothing.
I get nothing.
And none for John. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Sometimes edits podcasts.
Very nice, Maria. Thank you so much for all
Extremely
those.
good.
And it's still doing a damn good.
If this
Hey,
makes
Lord of the Butterflies.
Lord of the Butterflies
Who it
has
is.
gone.
How are you?
Okay, so yes, do not forget that at any time you can say something that you'd like to see happen to people, and I will do my best to incorporate it as long as it is in any way reasonable. You don't have to be nice. I would love for them to die. They're in a very precarious situation right now. They're in Castle Frederick. They've just defeated 3 Black Knights and know that there are 2 White Knights coming after them, and they have to get an amulet for what's his face?
Something Kelborn. I wanted to say DiGiorno, but that's not true. Calderno the Vile.
Calderno the Vile. And then escape.
DiGiorno the Vile.
Yes. So
Buongiorno.
you
Delivery for DiGiorno.
Where our note taker?
It's not delivery.
Which
it's DiGiorno.
You just killed the last of the knights in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right outside the meadery.
Yes.
Blasted in.
We had the sweet plan of hiding behind a door and leaving a horse outside, and then opening it when he got near it.
Sorry.
The horse,
The horse had ghosts inside of it.
That's true.
A horse with 2 ghosts in it that did not get slashed by the knight.
Thankfully.
And also, I did not realize this. All 3 of us shot him, shot them. So that's pretty cute. You know,
that is pretty
each
cute.
one of us.
That was a cool. That was good.
Yeah.
I believe that is a ghost horse and not a horse ghost.
That would be a ghost horse.
Yes.
No.
Those feel exactly the same, Jorge.
No, could ghost.
No, I don't think it would be either of those though.
A horse ghost
It's
is
not a horse
a
ghost.
ghost of a horse that died.
Yeah,
But so is a ghost
It
horse.
was a ghost horse.
No, I meant a ghost. Oh no, yeah, a ghost horse.
When you
Would
say
be
ghost
it's
horse,
it's just a horse for ghosts.
No,
so
it
were
is
they
a horse
ghosts of
with
Trojans?
ghosts.
Yeah, like this,
I
a
think
horse
butterflies
with
is
ghosts.
correct.
If a
Horse.
ghost is riding a living horse, then that's a horse ghost or a ghost horse.
No.
Yes,
That's
two
okay.
beings that
all
leaped
right.
Into the
I'm just
horse.
saying the term
I got
ghost
you now.
horse encompasses more than horse ghost.
So
Totally
for-
gotcha. I 100% got
if
you.
you do listen to the podcast, you will hear this part that a certain part of the plot that you may have missed leading into the last episode, which is that we always have a bag of bones that it's the bones of two brothers named Garbanzo and Tomahawk, and we can call them, and their ghosts will appear.
They're ghosts.
That's
Here's my
important
question, though.
information.
They also have
What happened to Bucky Too Lucky?
I was gonna say there's a Bucky Too Lucky ghost in there too.
He's
He
so
doesn't
shy
come
that I
out.
feel like he
Very
just doesn't come
shy.
out.
He doesn't like
So
talking to
long.
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he at least used to just like float around and act like a little kid.
Yeah, but y'all like have them come out to do stuff now. You don't just have them come hang out.
For sure. Zach, did you just think that we were talking to two people and asking them to jump inside? That's amazing.
Did we ever actually say ghost?
I refuse
No,
to
that's
let
for true.
Zach be shamed for this. This is a completely
No, it's not. It was
ridiculous
just like-
scenario.
No, we
I
we
love the
never,
idea
ever
of
said
that,
ghost.
of just like, oh my God, that's the visual, was people seeing two guys running, just, okay, here we go. And then like blue skidoo into like the fucking horse.
We fully assumed
Yeah,
that
no, I get the-
everyone
exactly.
just
Magic
knew
would make
that we
sense,
had
yeah.
two ghosts
It's
hanging out with us.
very
Which is
good.
funny
It's
because
just
we
so
established it so fucking early. Like literally,
Extremely
episode
early.
3 is
Yeah.
like ghost time, and then
By
they're
the
there
way, yeah.
forever. And we've said Tomahawk and Garbanzo so many times that
Can you
it's like, yeah, the ghosts. You know.
can you believe that the first thing we were dealing with was a real estate scam?
A real estate,
I
a
thought-
really good real estate scam.
That was the
I
first
thought it was
thing.
good.
Honestly,
very
and now
good.
I'm
It
was
listening
fully
to the Cobra
improvised.
Kai
That's the
episodes,
wildest
and
thing.
I'm like, the whole fucking serial killer plot, like, so good. Like, why
Incredible.
can't I just go back
The
to
Banana
that? Why
Man!
am I in this fucking dungeon right now, dude? I want to be here.
Speaking of which,
You're gonna
we
look-
have
you're
to
gonna-
do something.
You're gonna look back on this dungeon one day with the same dreamy eyes.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
same level of him.
Yes. So you are in the dungeon. If you recall, you are in the west hallway, the
Okay.
west wing of the dungeon. The dungeon is a square. You had to turn left to go in the west wing because the front door to the castle is in the south side of it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like
now
the-
that this, everyone shut up. Now that this is handled, we have sort of a better grasp on the situation now. Where the fuck are we supposed to find this talisman? Are we any closer to finding the thing that we actually need to get out of here?
We're closer to not being killed by knights that find us here while we're looking for it.
This is drawing from last time. Jorge, did you mention that there was someone inside of the meatery?
A witch?
I believe
Or
I
was it
did.
just-
There's a witch stirring the cauldron.
Yes, it is a giant cauldron of meat.
We could go talk to. You guys think maybe like in there?
This show does have a wiki, Zach. It does.
It does have a wiki. We have not done much work on it
Yeah.
because it takes a lot of work to like
lot
update
to-
all those wiki entries.
It's literally
Lot
been
of-
on my
yeah.
to-do list for
There's
months.
there's
to
stuff
keep
in there.
adding
There's
to
good.
it
But it's all
and,
set
like,
up.
character
There's some
backstory
stuff, yeah.
there.
There's
yeah.
stuff in there.
Is it in the in our on our
link
Links?
link tree at all?
It's a
Doesn't look
fandom.
like-
It's
I
a
might be in the
fandom
link, yeah.
wiki. If you go to fandom and just if you
Outlaws and
if you
Outlaws.
Google fandom wiki
it's here.
Outlaws and Old Ones, it'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah, it does come up. I got it fucking right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the woman presumably brewing this pot of things and go, excuse me, ma'am.
And she's like up, like the it's a very large like cauldron.
Good.
Like two, like up to like a second story
Story,
tall.
yeah.
So there's like like the stairs up and like the catwalks, and she's like on one of them and
Oh,
like,
okay.
Oh shit!
stirring
It's
it with like a really
fucking
big
meatery.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they drink a lot.
And she does she does not respond to you because you're a little ways away.
Okay. I kind of like look, realizing this isn't approach. I mean, we could just wander around, but we could ask. I mean, she
No,
didn't react when we completely murdered the knight. So.
That's cool. I wasn't telling you not to do anything. I was just telling you to be quiet.
I can do that. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to walk up the steps then, and kind of like get onto the same level, and then be like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Hello. Sorry to bother you, but I was hoping I could ask you a question.
What do you want?
I
Keep
was just
stirring
wondering.
her
Pretty
big
confrontational, unnecessarily.
I was just wondering where one might find, perhaps if there's like a room for artifacts or talismans or something along those lines around here. If there's a particular room in which those would be kept.
Should you even be here?
I'm sorry, I have to interject. I apologize for my friend here. He's not as famous as I am. Hello, I'm sure that my reputation precedes me. What is your name?
Roll it.
Yes, you roll for fame,
Roll it.
and it's just some guy. Is that an official request, or is that a guess as to how she will act? She does not, Rick. I don't know you. I've never seen you before in my life, young man.
And I've never seen you, and I would like to see you again. But however, the current situation begs another question, which is that we're in search of a talisman, a sort of magical artifact, perhaps. And I was hoping that you would be able to point us in the right direction, and you would be able to go to sleep tonight with just the visions of glory in your head, having helped a fine celebrity such as myself.
Look, I just work here. I'm pretty sure you're not even supposed to be here. I honestly don't care. But I would like to just do my job, thank you.
And I understand that. As someone who has been working for a very long time and still persists, I should really look into retirement. I don't even know.
Ma'am, I apologize.
Is Remy also on the catwalk, by the way, with them?
Yes.
Ma'am, I
We got up
apologize
there. Okay.
for the interruption.
She's upstairs, right?
Please enjoy your work. We will get out of your hair now. Thank you so much. And I'm going to walk fucking down and grab PT.
Just continue stirring giant
And
cauldron.
that's what I thought.
Here's the thing: as someone
No, she definitely does
who-
not work in customer service.
As a
Yeah.
brewer who used to work service, this is absolutely my attitude when people try to
Nailed
talk to me
it.
at work.
Perfection. Okay, well, I guess we'll head out then.
Is there anything else like in this room that might be of interest? Remy's gonna just take a cursory look around the room to see.
Yeah, I mean
going
it's a lot of those like the brass containers and like weird little like tubes and shit running everywhere, weird.
There's
like,
also got to be a big influx of honey, right? There's got to be like fresh honey coming in at a pretty constant rate. You described a giant cauldron that's full of honey.
Maybe we haven't run into the massive apiary that's somewhere else in the castle.
Terrifying.
There-
Fuck.
I think
yeah.
when we walked into the room, the doorknob was specifically sticky.
Everything is
I'm
sticky
pretty
in
sure
here.
That was a thing.
Yes.
Are there any bottles of mead? Like, I want a little bottle that I can tuck into my jacket because that's what Remy's thinking about.
Everything's sticky
Yeah.
with giants.
Oh yeah.
As you're-
if there's bottles of mead, I have to grab
I
several.
hope
of
they're
them.
nice bees.
You're as you're walking around, you just feel like your shoes are doing that thing where they keep having
Pop
to like
fuck
there's like
it.
Movie
No.
theater floor.
yeah there's like sticky
Yeah.
floors everywhere.
Movie theater floor is the most upsetting.
Sorry to give you guys flashbacks.
No,
You're looking
yeah.
around for any of the various things that you described, and while you don't see any of those, you do see like there are a bunch of like you reach a track like a little minecart track, and in there is like one of those the classic platforms with the pushy
Yes.
cart,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
and there's some like opened crates next to it and stuff, and it is like large enough to transport goods, and it is like on a track, and it goes down like a dark tunnel out of this large
shit.
room. But in this large room, you mostly just find like all the different vats and stuff to do. Yeah, hand cart.
Yeah,
that's
the
what
hand
it's
cart.
called.
Yes.
I would like to lay a hand on the hand cart and
I haven't seen.
You feel the squish of a sticky handle.
fucking terrible.
My
Oh,
brain
I-
is telling me that we shouldn't use this cart, but my heart wants it. I have to know where this beautiful potion comes from.
I'm going to do. Just leave me be for a moment. I feel one of my spells coming on. I'm going to have. I'm just going to take a few rounds of focus and
my
see what
God.
I can come up with here.
Oh my God.
And I
Are
would
you
like.
you're trying to do the clairvoyance on the?
I would
Oh my
like to
God.
clairvoy the minecart,
Oh my God.
which requires so many things. I realize
God.
way too late every single time. I need
So
to
good.
roll.
Is
a-
everybody
Get for
just
wanting
gonna?
powers.
I'm trying to find some bottles of mead to take with me. That's what Remy's doing while this is happening.
Yes. When you've been looking around the room, you have not seen anything like that lying out.
4 rounds of focus.
Same.
Uh,
Maybe like a spigot coming out of the wall.
no, like this
Up
this
the
room.
wall?
This room, while quite large, is like just for brewing, and you notice that there's not very many supplies. There's like empty crates and boxes and like empty bottles of stuff everywhere, like near like the thing that they might go into. You do find like a separate just like there are other large vats, you know, and like there's no what?
On the hand cart. So because I was gonna say I am going to look over the hand cart because Robin is going to wax nostalgic because I don't think he's seen one of these since he was a
His glory
25-year-old
days.
man first meeting PT Sinclair. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's like the last time he probably saw this.
When all
But
of our
according
friends
to
died.
just some guy on like the like around
Yes.
the edge of the bottom, it just says my name is Susan.
Yeah, it's in very ornate lettering with like it's been like very carefully like burned into the side.
Okay. Susan.
Yes.
Can I-
It is like it's like a
what round
platform
of
and not a cart, so it's like
clairvoyance?
on the ground. It's like on the floor of the platform.
What round of clairvoyance
Gotcha.
do I
Okay.
notice the engrave?
You
My name is Susan.
don't need clairvoyance to see that. Robin just notices
look
it
at
as he
it?
I
inspects the
might.
hand cart.
You might.
Why?
He's
Oh,
being
I'm
silly.
old.
Just he
I
can
see
yeah,
what
just
you.
PT's brain don't work so good.
Because I don't have my eyes on.
That's true.
see.
So, how's your clairvoyance coming?
I need 4 rounds, and I expended 3 points, and I just need to roll for it
Cool.
on your call.
I can't believe it's been 4 rounds so fast.
Yeah.
you can roll on it.
Son of a bee stings.
Spend the
Yeah,
Spend the
that's
2
2
luck.
luck.
don't be
Yeah,
a coward. You
that's
got new
fair.
luck.
I just
Fuck
got
you.
a bunch of
Yeah.
luck.
You got like
Putting him
47
at
luck.
29.
Done. Luck
You're
spent.
now at 29 luck.
Nice.
So
Uh,
as soon as
I have 36 luck. We were not that far off from that number.
Choo.
you when you place your hand on the cart, describe how your vision.
You got to do it.
Yay.
This is why I don't want powers.
I
Mhm.
place both hands on one side of the cart, and I close my eyes and I open them, and across from me is myself 30 years younger with their hands on the other side of the cart.
So you're only 50 at this point.
Yes, a young man. And we're going to pedal as fast as we can, and it's an old-timey like wooden roller coaster, and it's very fun, and we go through some fair attractions like we're at the county fair on a wooden roller coaster, and then we
That you're moving
arrive
by hand.
back to the that we're exactly, but it's going so fast it feels like we're not even doing anything, you know. We're having so much fun together,
Yeah.
me and my 50-year-old self.
That was really sweet. Actually.
And then we arrive into station, which is a bright light, and through the bright light emerges
steps
Oh my
a young man wearing clothes that like are not so dissimilar from like your youth. You remember like old school style, like nice suit wearing kind of, like pretty little dirty looking. He's got like scruffy hair. He has got one of those little Newsies hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if they had those back then, but
Sure.
They definitely did.
and he steps out of the light towards you. He's like, "Hello, my name is Susan. I forgot that his name was supposed to be
Shit.
Susan." And that's he steps out and says that to you.
Hello, Susan. That's a lovely name. I am the world famous P.T. Sinclair. This is the world famous P.T. Sinclair, but from before.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's no one there. And when you turn, you notice that your vision self was gone.
Oh.
You're getting fooled by your own
That was the
vision.
best friend I've ever had.
It's just you,
Oh
sir.
no!
Why have you come? Why I haven't been able to speak to someone in so long.
Well, I'm
Hasn't
happy.
been anyone there in 30
years.
I'm
Shit, you had it right. I fucked it up.
I'm very glad that I can provide this sort of respite from your solitude. What's your whole deal, friend? Why are you stuck here? Why have you not seen anyone for a very long time?
I remember that my true love got taken by the night guard, and I went to rescue her in Castle Frederick. And
I see. And now, do you remember where in Castle Frederick you were taken? Do you remember?
I
being
remember-
in Castle Frederick.
I remember the smell of honey and
Well-
perhaps an old woman.
She did have a distinct scent that was apt of you. Do you remember where your beloved was in Castle Frederick? Did you ever make it so far?
I
as to find her?
assumed that she was in the dungeon.
Okay. Spectacular. Do you happen to know anything about an amulet or a talisman?
An amulet or I don't.
Great.
No.
Is there? I may or may not have some ability to help you in some way or another. Is that something that you would like?
If
That could disappoint you.
entirely useless thing.
Oh, this is great. Thank you. Really appreciate. Thank you. Great. Wonderful use of my time.
My beloved had a locket with both of our pictures in it. If you
Well,
could
that's lovely.
bring it back to my parents to let them know what happened to us.
Who are your parents?
Where do your parents live?
They live on 12 Cobra Kai.
Well, I know Cobra Kai well.
Really, it's the new street.
Yes. No, it's
They're
new.
one of the new developments on Cobra Kai.
Yes. What?
I love this.
Sorry. Just if you don't mind me asking, what year is it?
1894.
Great. Cool. So yeah, so
Whoa.
this 1894, back when using Kai as a replacement for street or boulevard was a brand new thing.
It's currently new, yeah.
Yes,
It
currently
is that-
new.
yes.
Yep.
That's actually true.
Yes, as everyone knows that now we've decided that Kai should be a new type of street
Yes.
due to its serpentine nature. the
I
way that it-
remember that vote. I was there. Yes.
I isn't a snake. Idiot.
Cobra is the snake part of that.
Cobra's the
but I like.
I love that so much.
above table. That's why they're called Kais. I did not make that up right now. That was made up back in the
No,
day,
I-
and
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
questioned it then, and it's
Oh, no,
canon
it
now.
That was like
so.
just
2 years
really
ago, Brian.
funny.
Let it go.
Oh my god.
I will do my best to find said locket and
Yeah, people
return it to your parents. Just a kind of a weird question. How old are your parents now?
Right now, well, I'm a young man of 26.
Yes.
And they each had me quite young. At my father is 47 and my mother's 48.
Okay.
She's actually older than he was.
So they're
Most people don't expect that. You'd expect it to be.
about my age, a little younger. Great.
They
love that.
don't look like you. But
No, that's fine. We don't have to. I'm very self-conscious about my age. Is there anything? I would be glad to help you. Yes, I will get on that. I think I must be going now.
Okay, where am I?
Can
Can you help me get out?
Well,
Help.
could you?
HOA.
What do you see around me? Do you see sort of a carnival around?
No, it's
Okay.
just white light everywhere.
Oh. Do you, what's the last thing you remember?
Oh wait. Oh God.
Oh.
And you see their bodies start to like crumple down into the ground, and like it's the one of their arms like shoots
Just
upwards, and their hand starts like cracking open, and it slowly turns back into the handcart, and you find yourself outside of your vision, standing like touching that hand that
Blech.
had just turned into the cart. So
Ah! It's so sticky. Why is it?
Yeah, we know.
I need to get out of this room immediately. I'm upset and I'm sticky.
Okay.
Okay. Did something happen? Did you find something? Did you learn something?
Yes, I did. Nothing extremely helpful. I don't think going down this direction is going to be good. That is all. That's my input. I need to find a way to rinse the stick off of me, or I'm going to freak out.
Oh, okay.
There was a bathroom one door back.
There's a bathroom one door.
I
back.
will
You
be in the water closet if you need me.
okay.
PT Sinclair walks away. What are you two doing?
I'm gonna go check the hallway and make sure I can't hear anything out there.
You go out into the hallway, roll listen. And we're waiting on the listen roll.
Nice.
Yay.
There's nothing nearby for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but out like way down the hall, like I mean it's a
No.
long hallway. You can hear like something like echoed down. There's definitely like movement elsewhere in the castle. It is very far away. Can't even tell what it is.
Mm-hmm.
How dark? Can I see down where this track might go, like a little bit down where this track goes, or is it like pitch
the track
black?
is not lit. It's pitch black.
Okay. If I don't think I have anything to make a torch, but going down to like the edge where it gets really dark, can I put like my hand on the wall and kind of feel? Is it like rock? Is it like still
It's rock.
constructed wall? Okay, cool.
It's
Like,
it would be. It's like bricks.
Oh, it is bricks. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's not like cave sort of thing.
No.
Okay, gotcha. It's sticky. Come on, that's for true, and that's
It's-
pretty true.
Yep. It's sticky now.
Yeah, touching it, I'm like, oh, this seems fun. Oh.
And you hit a stick pile. Yeah.
No.
No way to tell where we're going.
Correct. Good to know. I'm gonna go up back towards Remy. On the way, like back across the room, can I look up and kind of see if I'm calling them a witch because they're
fair.
over a brew, but the witch.
They have a witch hat too.
Oh, okay, cool. Like it's fine. Okay. I'm not gonna get in trouble by calling her a
No.
witch.
Yeah. No.
See if like has the witch changed? Are they looking at us? Are they doing anything like that, or is it just? Are they?
No,
just...
they can like see you down there too, but they're really just going
Cool.
at their brew and they don't.
Okay. I gotta go over to Remy and I whisper near the door, just like, "Did you find anything? Anything going on?"
I mean, there's definitely other people here or other somethings here, but I can't tell how many, we just have to be careful.
Okay. Well, we know there's at least 2 nights left.
Mm-hmm.
PT Sinclair reaches the bathroom, which, as you recall, is literally just a raised plank of wood with a hole in it.
Completely forgot.
There's no sink or anything like that. It smells really, really bad in there.
PT Sinclair pulls out. He's definitely got something. Hang on. PT Sinclair pulls out.
Sticky.
A bottle of his elixirs.
Okay.
Standing by his product, he pours out one of his elixirs onto his hands, rubs it together, and then wipes it off on his hot dog's t-shirt.
Roll your snake oil forgery skill.
Great. Stoked about this.
Cool.
Great success.
Nothing happens.
Dang.
Yep. Nothing happens.
Sweet.
It is your hands are presumably not clean. Like your elixirs are made of a bunch of random stuff, so your hands are probably just stickier now.
Sick.
Again, snake oil forgery does nothing besides like make a convincing looking thing, unless you roll an extreme success or a fumble, in which case something
Good or bad happen.
by chance happened into something weird.
PT is troubled by the task of having to stifle the feeling of stickiness, as he believes it's one of the worst feelings in the world. But is willing to put on airs about it, out of pride for his product.
Yeah, that
Right now.
tracks.
So what is everybody doing now?
Yes, it
Okay,
looks clean.
so we should come up with a plan. I'm gonna gesture Robin, I don't know, toward
Yeah.
PT so we can just like regroup.
Back in the hallway. Okay,
Yeah.
works for me.
So we've got 2 of these nights left.
No,
And something tells me
no
there-
running water in there, by the way. Just
Oh, that's good to know.
FYI.
There's a hole in the ground.
I'll make sure to
Well,
not.
I was hopeful, Robert. Do not
Excellent.
begrudge me hopefulness.
Okay, fine.
You keep that hopefulness because
I
we're
get-
gonna
yeah,
need
like-
it. We're definitely gonna need it. So we know there are at least 2 more nights, and there's no way they're gonna be any easier than the ones that we already faced, who already nearly killed us. So, what's the plan
That's
here, guys? Because we've
We-
got a couple of shotguns and a horse of 2 ghosts.
Al-
the
also-
horse
It's
is
just
still
I'm
here.
just thinking of that above table. I'm just thinking of that America song, A Horse with No Name, but like
Yeah.
a horse with 2 ghosts. I don't know. Somebody write that song. There's something there.
I should also mention that I may have I didn't promise anything, but I did tell, I think, a ghost that I would find their girlfriend and pick up a locket from her, and then bring it back to someone's parents back on Cobra Kai. I don't.
Okay, so I guess maybe we'll do that, and maybe we won't.
We might do that. Honestly, I'm not that like those parents. I asked them, probably pretty old, probably pretty dead. I'm not extremely.
I mean, you've been alive this long.
Well, that's because time and talent and wisdom, Robert. Not everyone has these traits. I'm not completely attached to this little quest. However, if we do see it, it probably would make sense to do
Except
that.
it's your side quest. Okay,
So,
well,
speaking of things
because
that
of-
we have to look for, should we keep looking for that amulet?
yes.
Absolutely. I
Sounds
want
No
to get the
reason we
hell out
shouldn't.
of here. Yes.
Does anybody have any chalk or maybe a rag or something? I just want to mark this door that it's the meadery in case we leave or go somewhere else.
Remy pulls out
rag?
a bandana and rips off part of it to give to
Okay.
Robin.
I'm gonna try to I'm trying to think of a way I can. Inside, were there like crates and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like empty, but
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a nail and a loose nail if any of those are on there, and pull that off and like using I guess the butt of like a shotgun or like the knuckles or something, slam in the rag, the part of the bandana onto the front of the
Oh,
door
shit.
so that we know just to signify that we know it's the meadery.
Yeah, you should have just stuck it on with honey.
when you step
I
back
can't
into
touch
the
any more of
meadery,
that stuff.
the witch bangs the spoon down against the side of the pot And she's like, "Are you seriously back here already?"
I forgot something in here. My apologies. I'm getting it, and we're gone. That's all. That's
oh
it.
no, I'll make sure you're gone.
Oh
And
shit.
she starts like, she's quite old as well, so she starts like doing a little like moving over to the stairs, and like it is like a little shuffle that's taking a long time, but she starts like descending the stairs.
Oh my god.
Ma'am, I don't.
You just stay where you are. You're gonna get it now. Bye, Zach.
I'm going to just walk away. I'm gonna walk back out the door and close it.
Where do you think you're going?
She's. Where do you think you're going?
Good job.
So you're now on the other side of the door. You did not get a chance to get a nail. Or anything.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Where's
I'm
our
gonna.
horse?
Is there a knob
I'm gonna-
or something you can tie?
Yeah. Is there something like that?
There
Like
is
a
not.
knob or like a thing or a knocker?
There's like one of those knockers things.
Okay. I'll knot it around that then.
Cool.
Like, okay. Well, worst comes to worst.
Okay, I mean, I think we should kind of use the element of stealth, but I also would like to have this horse with us. Mostly,
You hear a thump on the other
Yeah.
side of the door, and she goes, oh my God, I fell. Oh, help me. I've fallen and I can't get up.
my fucking god.
Oh God.
Robin looks at his two compatriots. She's
look,
old.
She.
Can I
she's
tell-
Don't ignore
old.
me.
She can't
Is
do
there
her
a way to
job if we
tell?
don't.
Like, can I tell if she's lying? Like, does it sound fake?
You
like-
or
try like an insight.
You have to roll psychology to test people for
Can-
lying.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Have we never?
Can I do it? Can I do a
asked if people
psychology
were
roll?
lying
Yeah,
before?
go for it. I'm not
I-
very good
can
at
I go?
reading people.
I'm gonna-
Only one of you can roll it.
Mhm.
Please let me roll.
Yeah, you
Yes.
Okay.
can. Only one of psychologists.
There
I have an
you go.
80 in psychology.
I had a 10, so that was not going to be good.
You can tell that she's absolutely lying.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Don't
let's
ignore
keep
me,
going.
please.
She's full of
Oh
shit. She's completely
my!
full of shit.
Oh my hip!
Let's
It's
keep
great.
going.
Robert, that
Everything's
sounds really
broken.
bad. Are you sure we shouldn't?
Yeah.
tell
No,
her?
no, no, no. I don't want to
It
risk
feels
it. We
like
gotta
my
go.
bones are made of glass.
I'm like as we're walking, like I'm motioning them away. I kind of look at PT. I go, I've heard you fall enough times to know when it's real versus it's not. And that was nothing. She didn't fall. You
That's
fall quite a lot.
That is what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that I exaggerate my injuries, Robert? I would never do such a thing. I would never
Oh no, I'm not.
hurt other people's chances at survival just in order to complain more about my injuries.
I'm slowly just looking at Remy McSquemmy, trying
PT,
not to laugh. Just
PT,
sorry, kid.
We simply have much more important things to be doing
It's
right
like
now
the-
than having this conversation. We need to keep moving.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the horse and keep moving.
Dear, it was before this show, but you're definitely responsible for like a young player character getting eaten inside of her tent by
I
wolves,
remember
right?
that. Robin
That was
Renard is
Emily's-
keenly aware of
Emily's
that.
No, or was that Devin's?
It was
character?
Devin's character.
No,
it was
it was
Devin's
Devin's.
second character.
No, because wasn't it Suzanne Quinley?
Yeah, that
Susie
was number
Q.
two.
It was Susie Q,
Or
which I'm
or
pretty sure
number one.
was.
I thought
Devin.
Susie Q was Emily.
No, it was Devin.
It doesn't matter.
Susie Q
can't
was
remember.
Devin. Yeah.
Either
They
way,
were- she was
yes.
in her pajamas.
She was
Emily.
in her
In a
tent,
little
and
tent,
wolves
and then she
attacked
was
the
eaten
camp,
by
and
wolves.
Yeah.
P.T. Sinclair very much let that happen.
I was back in those Wild West days.
And then I was forced to dig her grave.
She complains so much.
Why do I feel like you were also like tripping on one of your elixirs in that circumstance as well?
Maybe.
Why is this such a common
I think
theme?
I
It
was just
literally happened in
complaining,
season one of
honestly.
this show.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's go with
So,
we'll go down the hall we were going. Like we'll
Cool.
continue down
Yeah.
the hall.
keep going down. The left side is nothing because that's you're on the outer wall of the castle.
Okay.
But you come to another door.
I press my ear to the door to listen.
You hear the like wind. It's not. It feels like a big open empty area.
But I don't hear any voices or movement or anything.
No.
I'm not hearing
There's
anything
quite a
from
few of
inside
those,
this
yeah.
room, but it sounds pretty big, you guys. Should we check it out?
There's like wind through a
Sure.
tunnel sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
willing to take a peek. Absolutely, we need.
Absolutely.
I'm down to be
Alright.
thorough about this.
Who's
absolutely.
cracking the door and who's holding the gun?
I, the most courageous of us, will crack the door.
Thank God.
And I crack the door.
When you open it up, you see it's staircases descending directly down, and they're not like this hallway has torches lining the whole hallway. There are no torches in the staircase, so it is just like stairs descending down into darkness.
I mean, I feel like this is the dungeon part of it, right? And that's probably where this guy's
I assume the
talisman
dungeon
is.
is down.
But
Dungeon
it's so dark
does
down there.
insinuate down generally.
Looking at the torches on the wall, are they like put in directly on the wall, or are they like sconce that we can pull them out?
They're ones where it's like there's a metal container and like this torch is stuck into them. So, yeah.
Okay. I kind of run back over to the one closer to the meadery, and half listening to hear if she's still trying the gimmick, and pull that one.
My skin feels like paper. The bones are sticking through.
Oh my God.
Please don't ignore me.
I'm gonna pull that torch out and head back over to the door we're all hanging by.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm gonna also grab a torch. That seems like a good move.
Yes, be my light.
So you two have torches and PT Sinclair does not.
Could the horse fit through this door?
No.
Oh, come on. Okay, listen. Tomahawk, Garbanzo. Can you do us a solid?
The horse does like move its whole like neck over. It's still like flopping all weird, because it doesn't know how to be a horse.
Okay.
We need you to keep watch. I don't know, but maybe don't stand right by this door because then it makes it pretty obvious that we went down here. So I guess just like, have a little fun. Maybe create a stir elsewhere in the castle.
If you see,
or maybe lay low. I don't know.
If you see
the horse lays
a night,
down.
Oh well, I guess. Look,
maybe
self-care
don't
is
do that right in
important.
front of this door though. That would be great. Can you maybe go lay down a little further down?
You see, like when a baby deer is learning to walk, it's like doing that thing where it's trying to get back
The
up.
Bambi
now.
ice gimmick, and
the
it
baby
can't
ice
like.
game,
Yeah.
exactly.
I looking at them, I kind of go. Actually, stand or lay when we get through this door. Just stand or lay right in front of it, because and here's what happens: if someone comes by and sees you, the night guard are very scary. They're very scary armor. One of you jump out, and I'm assuming you can follow these stairs that are here. Jump out and try to get to us and let us know. The other one, do what you can to hold on for as long. But I mean, if you can get the night guard to attack the horse, I know it's going to be painful for you guys, but if you can get him to do like a stab or something before you have to hop out and leave, I wouldn't. That'd be great. It'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, these
Jeez.
horses are bad.
Because this horse will come. He's not dead. You just took
It's
it
not-
over, right?
Not dead, and it will kill us if you.
They hurt. Like I open up my shirt to reveal two deep black and red bruising on my body of hoof marks. Just
Wasn't it on your back?
I show that. I demonstrate the
I don't remember.
horrible.
Was it your front or
Yes.
I can't remember.
Um,
In the notes somewhere.
I know it wasn't my head because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be talking.
back? 'Cause I feel like you were attacking somebody else and their horse.
Yeah,
came up
it was behind-
you
yes.
and did the
Right.
double
Yes.
clump on your
I
back.
dropped the shirt off the shoulders to show like that, and I go because they really hurt, and we'd really
looks
like them to
fucking
not
bad.
be involved in any confrontation. Could you guys do that for us?
And the horse just kind of like just like
I
Seems like a
do
yes.
the like affectionate pat on like the body of the horse where they go, thanks so much, guys. You're doing a really great job. We really
You're
appreciate
doing
it.
great. All right, now that I've done the courageous thing by opening the door, someone else with light may take the lead.
I will lead us down this pit to hell.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done, Robert.
and you start descending the stairs.
We'll
Close
close
the door behind you.
Yes.
Looking on this side, is there any locking mechanism, or is it just a door? Like,
No, there's no locks on.
okay,
this door.
cool. No problem. Just closing it then. Yeah.
Cool.
And heading down into the. Oh God. Sorry. And heading down into the. I dropped a bunch of stuff on my desk. It's fine. into the dungeon.
Yes,
dungeon.
Well,
You're
maybe.
going when you first go in, it like the whole staircase is like surrounded by bricks, but it doesn't take long before it opens up, and there's like one side of it is walled of bricks, and then the other side is just open, and it is like black open area.
Oh,
that you
okay.
can see into.
Oh,
You're
Like it's just a big dark cavern.
Yeah, and it's just like staircases going down the side of it. And you keep going down, you have just your torches, and then the further you go, like you can only see in like this bubble around you. You can't see all the way back up to where you came from anymore. And you keep going down lower into what presumably, I don't know, is it the dungeon? Is it not? You're still going down many, many more steps. You realize that it is like quite far down.
Did not really expect this to be that far.
This was quite a task. I think we should turn back. How far do you think we're over under halfway there? Because that determines whether or not it's a good idea to turn back.
You've gone down at least like 3 floors.
PT, why do you? We were gonna have to do this.
This
anyway.
is the
We're not-
most stairs I've ever been down in one go. You understand
PT,
that?
We walked through the
Could
desert
literally be true.
together
Is there? It's
for multiple
like
days.
it's like a big empty cavern
Thank
that you
you
could like
for making me
presumably
relive
throw
that.
something into, right?
Yeah.
She's stairs.
Okay,
It's fine.
Remy kind of pats around for a flask and like shakes them to find one that's empty, and then just like tosses it over the side so
Oh,
that it falls down the cavern and listens.
You toss the flask, and you see it like go off into the darkness, and you're sitting there listening for like a while,
Son of a bitch.
and then you just hear like way off in the distance like the ding, ding, ding.
So that's a little
okay.
ways further.
These stairs are
maybe
the
we're
most
halfway.
treacherous foe I have ever encountered.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm definitely Robin's hover handing the scruff of PT's fucking collar. Like this collar just like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking grab you if you get anywhere.
We've just gotta press on.
Yeah,
you
we gotta
know?
go.
We just gotta keep going.
Okay.
The further down we go, the further we are from those nights, you know?
Yes.
I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tally ho.
Horses can't get downstairs, you know? There's not gonna be any horses down here.
That's a good point. The horses were the worst part.
Horses really.
You keep going down, and it's like roughly the equivalent of like 10 floors worth of stairs that you go down.
Oh my god.
It takes like a little while, and the cavern's still open to your right, and you're still not seeing like the ground or anything, but you reach another door. It's like you reach like a wall and a door at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, thank God. I think there's probably water behind this one.
Is
But
it
it's
back?
not the bottom? It's just
No,
like,
no,
on
the
wall.
cavern's still open to your right.
Gotcha. Is like looking over. There's no floor out. It's just like dark.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay,
There's
cool,
there's no like visible way to get
Perfect.
further into this cavern on the right. There's just like a door in front of you that goes into the wall.
Gotcha. I go. Not much else to do, I guess.
Mhm.
Can I take a listen at the door?
Roll your listen skill.
Okay. Nah,
You don't hear anything.
Okay, cool. It seems okay. And I will open the door.
I'm getting that water. I know it's in there.
We got to talk about you just getting. So when we get out of this, or if we get out of this, we're just going to a grocer's, and I'm buying you something for what we've got to figure this out.
Look, I have a water skin. It's just it's working right
Full
now.
of things that aren't water?
It is in use. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you need another one.
Like what?
Don't worry about it, Robert. I'm not one to give away my secret ingredients to make my most famous, most effective
Oh, God.
and efficient
All right.
elixirs.
Okay, what's behind this
And
door?
I open the door.
gotta
Yeah, I
know.
like hearing that it's more elixir stuff. It's just, oh my god. Okay, fucking.
And
maniac.
when you open the door, there is fully a human-sized spooky skeleton that just like immediately does like a and he, like throws his
Good
hands
lord.
up at you.
Ah!
And that's where we'll leave it while we take a quick break.
Okay. But don't worry. I'm worried. We will be right back.
Still outlaws and old ones here.
Bang.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
That was a real. The pew and bang.
That was real. That was
different.
real.
It's aggressive.
What
yeah.
were the rules for the pew thing again? Because I want a pew, but I can't remember what the rules are. Didn't we make something up last time?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
If you pew in the chat, you
Yeah.
have to say it. You have to
Okay.
say the whole
So
gimmick.
I'm
to
not
say
gonna
that.
do it in the chat because I don't want to say it. Somebody do it in
Yeah.
the chat. I want to hear it.
Because then Brian has to say it.
Yes,
Yeah,
if the
the
chat
default is
does it.
Brian.
If the chat does
on,
exclamation
chat.
point
Yeah.
PEW, aka pew, I will say
Let's go.
what comes up.
It's
Sorry.
in the
Pew
title
it.
of the stream. I made sure of it.
No, come on.
Pew.
Why you gotta make me? Why do you gotta
Can
put
I
my
get a
job
pew-pew?
in the title screen? That's not cool, man.
No, I just put
Anyway.
I just put
I
command
know.
Q in the.
Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, we're back.
Yes. So we left off with
Oh,
the spooky skeleton
ah!
jump scaring you.
Oh my god, this is skeleton.
You cannot.
Put an exclamation
It has
point.
to be an
next to it.
exclamation mark
point,
and then
pew.
pew.
Oh my god, he's got to go.
There you go.
The Outlaws are in town. They've shot at us 51 times, but we won't go down without a fight.
Has it really only
Yay.
happened 51 times?
18 more times and we're there, baby.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Hell
It's gonna be a
yeah.
big one.
And then no one can ever use that command ever.
And then we're deleting your
We're
command.
deleting it.
Or you do it 100 more times.
Yeah. So you can get a better look at the skeleton now, and
Okay.
he's a little freaky because he does have eyeballs in his sockets.
Why do you
Oh.
always make them have eyeballs?
They have
Why are
to
you
see,
like, this is in
Shannon.
Halloween Town too?
That's I don't know. I just think something freaky.
The last
about
time,
it, you know?
to be fair, the last time they did have skeleton, the
It was
skeleton
the
had
eyeball.
eyes
It
was the
was
wasn't
ghosts.
it the Halloween Town gimmick? Or no, that was the
I guess it was.
Oh,
Ghosts had
that was the
eyeballs.
Pac-Man
Real
ghost, the
human
Pac-Man
eyeballs.
ghost with the real
Yes.
human eyeballs.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. This one is just a skelly with eyeballs.
The Outlaws are in town. They've shot at us 52 times, but we won't go down without a fight.
I'm just really hoping that Maria unlurked specifically for this. That
And
would be delightful.
this
So the eyeballs and the skeleton.
yes. The rest of him is like normal skeleton, except he's also got like a belt where there is a sword attached to like onto the hip of his belt, and there's clearly like a shield on his back.
Oh,
So he is skeleton.
He's like a
they're not
He's a-
moving, right?
no. He's moved. I mean, he did the blood, and then he
attacked.
he didn't attack. He just spooked you.
He just went black. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
are you?
god. So
what is this? What is there water in here?
hey,
And he's like, oh my god, I got you so good.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Were you just waiting behind this door
how long have you been
for
waiting
the
behind that door?
opportunity to scare someone?
I heard you when you were coming down the steps there.
My arm hurts. Does anyone else
Okay. All right now.
does anyone
Enough
else
of
smell
that.
toast? Is that the same
Hello?
thing?
Oh no.
Is that a different thing?
Oh, PT, please.
How long have you been down here, my guy?
Oh, I've been down here for a very, very long time.
Yeah? Do you run into many people down here?
Oh, I watch over a few here.
Yeah?
I assume you've come to join my little zoo of prisoners.
No.
Strange that the knights didn't guide you down here themselves.
You know, we're actually we're looking for something in particular, you know? Just
We are visitors here.
Mhm.
We've lost our badges. We seem to have misplaced them on the very, very long trek down the stairs. To get here, we've misplaced our visitors' badges, but we are just doing a tour. We're thinking of hosting an event at this location, and we wanted to check out.
We don't
all
do
of the
events here.
aspects of
I'm quite aware of that.
That's interesting. That's not what I heard.
My good man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have a lot of pretense coming down here. We're nervous because, again, we came down here ourselves. We were told to come down here in this way. Do you happen to remember one of your lost souls down there by the name of Kelderno the Vile.
I'm gonna need one of you to roll your charm skill.
Yeah.
Boom, doing it. Done.
Are you going with the? Okay. You want to double down on the
Wowza.
it's an event.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely, I do. 100%. Sorry,
you
90%.
you say your thing, Brian. Like Robin Renard says their thing, but the skeleton only replies to PT Sinclair.
So angry.
You're sure that they started doing? I didn't get any word that events would be being held down.
You almost said
Well,
email.
look, with all due
Almost say
respect,
email.
with all due respect to your position here, which I'm sure is very esteemed and comes with a lot of perks, if you all are not doing events and I just walk down all of those goddamn stairs, I'm going to be very upset, and I will probably leave a strongly worded review.
Ooh, you don't want one of those. His reviews are cutting.
That's no good.
Absolutely,
So-
just you
Be in a lot of trouble.
So
crushing, soul
you tell
crushing.
me, are there events here or are there no events here? Because I don't know what I'll do.
You
Yeah,
don't want this guy to be mad.
I think we could figure out a few events down here. Why don't you follow me?
I would love that. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And you hear all his like bones rattle as he like kind of like
Jesus
turns around and starts going down. The it's like a large room that he's in.
Whoa.
Once he goes in there, it's got like curved ceiling and like pillars throughout.
Okay.
And he goes down to one of the doors. There's like it's like a circular room, and there are like doors like lining the walls.
Okay.
And he goes over to a particular one of them, and off his belt he pulls off like a ring of keys, and he starts like flipping through them, and he's like, "So what kind of event are you looking to hold here?"
A father-daughter dance is what we're planning. It's sort of a morale thing for the town. We and the other citizens got together and decided we needed more events, and we were lacking event space. So we decided to look here.
What kind of candle capacity do you think this place has? Probably pretty good, right? I
Oh,
think the lighting would
I
be
think
pretty nice.
we can get a lot of candles down here.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Father-daughter
Excellent.
dances need a lot of lighting.
Remy
in
is
my
just like
experience.
scanning the floor of every area that they're passing through, trying to find this stupid talisman so they can just leave.
He he gets a specific key, and then he like unlocks this door and opens it up, and it's like another staircase down.
Oh God.
Oh,
And
Now,
he's
I-
like,
I-
after you.
No,
Quick
see, I would love. Sorry, you go ahead.
I just feel like we've been going down quite a lot of stairs, but
Yes.
it must be just so inconvenient for you guys to walk all the way up these stairs. So I'm wondering what your system is, Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Barnacle.
Mr. Barnacle, yes. Mr. Barnacle, how do you climb all of these stairs? Because that seems like, it must just be very inconvenient.
Oh, I never leave here.
I'm sorry.
I live here
On this one floor,
on this one floor.
you never descend any stairs or ascend any stairs.
I've been known to come down these stairs once or twice before, but I've never come up the big stairs.
Okay.
Oh God.
Now, please, if you would like to see, this would be an excellent ballroom for your mother-daughter dance.
Do you
Well,
think you could lead the way? It's a little spooky in there.
I would love just maybe a step count. Is there maybe an amount of stairs? I would like to know ahead of time. My old bones. I'm sure you're aware. Are just
Robin briefly glares at PT when he says
very. They're not what they used to be. That's what I'll say.
Oh, it's exactly 23 stairs. I've counted them many times.
Honestly, 23, not that bad. I feel like
Not that bad?
I feel like I can work with that. Thank you for knowing that. I appreciate that.
It is my job to know.
Fascinating. Your position here is fascinating to me.
Please.
I go.
I
Next.
do not.
I really would like for you to lead the way for us because I'm just not super comfortable.
that's not
leading
Dungeon
down these
Protocol.
stairs.
I go, hold on. I go,
Fuck.
look, it's like,
Oh no!
No one told me.
What?
No, you said 23 stairs.
oh God!
You did not say how tall the stairs were.
You did not ask.
Mr.
I-
Misters are funny.
These stairs must be 3 feet tall each. And I don't have a torch. Could someone hand me a torch?
Yes, why
I
don't you go
go,
hand him a torch?
I go, hold on a second, PG. Don't worry about it. And I kind of pull Remy over to the side and I go, you're way healthier than I am right now. You stay here.
What are you whispering about?
Just a little private business that
We're
need
discussing
to
the
give some
father-daughter thing.
decisions to make about
The whole
event.
father-daughter
Yeah.
part. We're the
My
father-daughter.
would-
knees are
We're the
crumbling
father-daughter
as we
committee, and
speak.
And frankly, it's rather intrusive of you to ask me about the situation, okay?
Well, why don't you speak about it in the ballroom and you'll have
Because
a
I
little
need
bit
to-
more privacy there.
I need to talk about it right here. You stay up here with him.
It's
Mhm.
only
I'm-
getting darker
I'm
as I
guessing-
descend.
I'm guessing he's gonna lock the door behind us. So you stay out here. And if he gets in trouble, he's a fucking skeleton. Beat the shit out of him. We'll come right back up as soon as we can, okay?
Got it.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. I'm glad we've settled that. I
think
will
we have
now
a
be
better
going
idea.
down the stairs.
Wonderful.
And I take my torch. I go, PT, I'm coming to you. Oh, wow. These are really, wow. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go.
And now you, ma'am?
I will be remaining here. I will be getting very queasy if I descend any more stairs.
This is more of I kind of turn back. This is more of the father activity part of this. The daughter doesn't have to come down for the situation.
I've never said this before, and I probably never will again in my life. But it seems like this is a job for a man. And Remy just grimaces as she says it.
Robin at presumably now Kilroying over one of the stairs because they're that tall is just like, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes, we have a wonderful waiting room for you. And
This
Oh,
room
God.
seems great for waiting. I will be remaining right here. Thank
pulls
you.
close the door, and then
Fuck.
you could clearly see that he does the and locks it.
Now listen here, Mr. Barnacle. I really do not appreciate that you have locked my friends behind this door because this proves to be an inconvenience for me. So this simply will not do.
And he clips the ring of keys back on his belt, and it's like, well, why don't we just go discuss it in the waiting room that I mentioned?
I think that I would like to remain right here, and frankly, I think I would like to open that door and be reunited with my friends because I simply don't like the idea of them being locked in the stairs. You know, PT, he's a very old man, and I need to be able to get his medicine to him in a timely manner. You know, I'm sure you understand.
Oh, I think he's got bigger things to worry about.
Okay, listen. You can either hand me the keys or you can unlock it yourself, but either one of those will suffice. So the quicker that you could get along with that, the better it would be for the both of us.
He slides his sword out of his sheath.
Remy,
He's like, no, I think you misunderstood,
You
ma'am.
got this. Shannon.
yeah, Remy pulls out her baseball bat
Oh,
and begins to wrap the
Not
chain
even
around
happy
it.
to
Yeah,
do
just-
this anymore.
I don't think you understand.
Listen,
I have a bludgeoning
I really
weapon.
didn't want to have to do it this way, but you just seem to want to make my life difficult today.
No, some guy, please.
I like looking up and hearing what I can. I kind of turn to PT and I go, "We really should have just 3-on-1 beat the shit out of that skeleton."
It really would have been smart, but now
That was
we're
on-
both stuck
that was on
here
us.
like a couple of dinguses, and my knees are all locked up.
I mean, Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, if this is the way you want to do it,
If you want to try to blow through the door, maybe with your shotgun, but I feel like that's not gonna-
and he puts he takes his shield off his back too, and then he goes like hiya, and he goes for a top sword coming down on you.
I'm gonna do like I'm basically just gonna use this baseball bat, as a sword defending. And
Yo, it's
sick.
just...
Fuck yeah.
What do is that a maneuver?
Push him off the other thing.
It is a maneuver, yes.
Okay. Would that be fighting brawl?
Yes. Roll one.
Normal success.
Did you roll a 1?
Always fucking.
That's very good. Well,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely at least a success. So you're not fast enough to block the sword, and it does come down on you.
Ow.
Not
Not great.
Yes, for here for 7.
Jesus.
that's a bad roll.
Is a sword.
7
Oh, no,
damage.
no.
It is
Okay.
a full sword.
It's like a
about how
full
many hits
sword,
that
yeah.
That's
sword
not-
Like a
you
sword.
can
It's like a
take.
shoot. That's what I had for a
Not
sword.
great for me.
Yeah.
It's not super.
So it is definitely like when he goes like for the full thing, and it does like chop into your arm. Like it goes like in.
Okay.
Captain America style. Just
that's
throw
great.
it.
It is now your turn.
Cool. So is it like stuck in my arm currently?
I mean, you don't even have time to tell really. I mean, this all happens like at once, you know.
Cool.
So, like, this is like,
Since I have the one arm holding the bat, presumably, I'm gonna grab it with the other and use the momentum of that grab to just like smash the shit out of him in the ribs, I guess.
okay.
I'm trying to aim for the side that is holding the sword because I would like to knock the arm off that has the sword.
Cool.
That's not great.
roll your
He
fighting
got an
brawl.
82.
He's like trying to get the shield.
Sorry, I was just reading the Captain America comment.
Yeah.
trying to get his shield in the way in time.
There we
to
go.
Block your bat, and he's not fast enough with it.
Roll that damage.
Bash right into him for how much damage?
Why do I always forget to roll the damage?
It's understandable.
Wow.
Damage.
2.
2 damage.
Well,
So the way skeletons work is
Here we
Knock
go.
that arm off. Knock it out of here.
no it's an all or nothing thing. You need to the damage you do times 5. You roll that on a D100, and if you get underneath it, then
Wait, what?
roll a D100. If you get a 10 or lower, you bash him to pieces.
Gotcha.
I believe.
He explodes into a bunch of bones.
Yeah,
I
believe-
see.
Oh shit.
Did
Can we not
someone
use that
say
roll, though?
D100?
All right, we're
Do
not.
not
taking-
use that roll.
We're not
Do not
taking
use
Maria's
that roll.
roll.
Just
No!
Yes.
Almost the same.
I'm
It's
taking
virtually the
Maria's
same roll. You
roll.
might as well take it. Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Regardless,
cool.
it's not
Frick.
enough. Like you
Okay.
bash into him, but his bones hold up.
That's just
Kind
I
of a
love this
fascinating
mechanic.
Yeah.
This is an awesome mechanic.
yeah. It
My
was.
Well,
roll's
my
way
roll was
better.
What are our two stare people doing?
Uh,
You heard the door like close and lock behind you, and now you're hearing like you heard him go. "Hi-ya."
I do really feel like we should have seen any of this coming. I feel foolish.
I mean, I do have tiny dynamite.
Do you? Well, look. I mean,
What?
You mean tiny dynamite?
It's very. I can't stress enough that it's very. I have six quote tiny dynamite.
Fan.
Ah,
I do not know what that means.
well, wait on that.
I did. That's
Look at
why
it. Is it from the
she's out
gnome
there.
dimension?
I believe so. I think it is from the gnome dimension.
I'm going to.
I'm not going to do
walk
that though
down these-
because that's going to fuck everything. Go
all
ahead.
right.
What?
Do
No,
you
Peachy, go
want
ahead.
me to blast this door?
The problem is we don't know what's down here. So like looking over with the torch, what can I see from like my field of view in like I'm on the stairs
Yeah.
still, but like
Yeah, you can see it's not a giant cavern like the other one, so the light does start to reach some of the area.
More-
It is
okay.
it is like a large room. You can like see the floor faintly.
So, like, ostensibly,
Okay.
one could host a nice, like, gala or ball here.
Yeah. If
Okay.
it was dungeon themed.
Great.
It
could be, I
looking
don't know.
over, I don't see anybody, do I?
You can't see the outer walls from where
Okay.
you're at, but you can see the floor and you can see like pillars and stuff. And
And from there, I don't see anybody.
from what you see on the ground, it's everything's very faint because you're still like on the stairs pretty high
Okay.
up. It's like
Cool.
hard to see. Back with the skeleton who's just survived the
Can't
bat
believe.
attack. He lifts up the sword and like tries to stab it down into you.
Okay.
What are you doing as you see that sword
Um.
coming?
I'm trying to decide if I should even bother trying to dodge out of the way, but I think just smashing back is gonna be the way that I get through this. So I'm just gonna smash right into his arm. I'm gonna aim for his arm to just kind of knock it out of the way.
Cool. Roll your fighting brawl.
Come on. Yo, there's that extreme.
That's where we want them. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I know
If you roll,
Butterflies
too.
got very adamant about the last time an extreme success happened on a hit, that it should do something. But this is where we want it because fuck him.
It was extreme.
It was extreme.
The when you roll off your weapon instead of fighting brawl, by the way, it should do the damage automatically.
It should. I don't know why it doesn't.
Well, because they're rolling fighting brawl instead of the weapon. Yeah.
You can roll the baseball bat and it will do a fighting brawl check with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you should do the baseball bat and not
Right.
fighting.
Yeah.
Wait, did you do fighting
what
on
I did
last
last
time?
time, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
that's why.
That's why.
Souped up baseball bat.
Oh no, it was unarmed, the damage.
Yeah. I was wondering why it was so low. Oh,
Well,
Well,
Well, if you want to do
No.
me
It's
a nice,
D8
since I
and it
rolled
was
the wrong
2.
one last time, you could give me a 3 this time. But it's all
Well-
or nothing anyway, right?
no, there's
and this was your response.
times
This wasn't.
5.
You get something
Seriously.
extra for extreme successes on melee.
oh.
Do you roll damage when you're just using it as a defense, though?
You didn't. You said you were bashing into his arm. You didn't say you were defending with it.
Well, he is attacking me, right? This is my response. Do you
Now
do
we will
damage
have
on
a
your
third
response to
pile of
somebody?
bones.
Yeah, you're just trying. You're trying to attack him first before he attacks you.
Ah.
This is just how scraps work.
Extreme
Okay,
reduce him
let
to
us
a
find
pile
out.
of bones.
We shall
Extreme
collect him-
win. Otherwise, what point of extreme?
We shall collect him into our bag, and we will.
All right,
take him
nobody's
with
spelling
us.
extreme with 3 X's, and it's just not hitting the same.
That's why it's not working.
Yeah.
I feel like I wrote this down somewhere because this is fucking happens to me every time.
Jorge is full holding up a notebook and squinting at.
If they were wearing glasses, they would do the
Yeah.
fucking the check thing. Have you heard about Brian? Here's the latest thing we enjoy about him. He calls us fuckers, but in a nice way.
I just
I'm
want-
not
No, we're not
blaming
blaming
you.
you. We're supporting you.
I'm
I just like
encouraging.
your
Yeah.
adherence to the idea that extreme has to do something. Like we agree most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
When we roll like a 5, we're like, yo, that should get us something. But it is really just hitting a 1 is like
So-
the critical, and that's the only one
Yes.
of them.
For anybody with better memory than me,
I'm supporting you.
Extreme levels of success with melee. If it's an impale weapon, does max damage plus max damage bonus plus you roll weapon damage.
Jesus Christ.
Blunt objects is just max damage plus max damage bonus.
Okay.
Well, that's
well,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
Then that's
What?
8.
What's your
Do you have a damage bonus?
I
No,
Which might be
don't.
1.
I do not. So just
Okay,
8.
So
unfortunately.
8,
Yes.
and then
So
8
now
though.
you roll a D100 and
But
if
For
you
a
get
40.
80
or
or
less.
under,
Oh, 80?
40.
right? Because it's 40. Sorry.
If you, I was like, hey, we'll take an 80.
I know. I almost let it
I
go,
know.
but I wouldn't.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Awful roll. Awful roll. That's
Yeah. So you managed to
Okay.
bash off his arm from like stabbing you with it,
mhm.
okay.
but he's still going. So you get to hit him.
Now
again
it's your turn.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that was
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
his
roll
turn.
the oops, the right
Exactly.
thing
That was
this
for
time.
free.
Yes.
A
And
normal
this one,
success.
so you have to roll a D100 again to try to.
To get 10 or less.
Yeah.
And it is 2 damage this time. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow! Wow! There it is!
Oh my
There
god!
it is! We found it! Guys, we found it! Look at that!
Damn.
Nice.
So in which way are you hitting him this time?
Oh, I didn't even think about it because I was
They
just
do
like, I don't know, this
exist.
isn't gonna work. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the like batter up thing, like the little like the cheeky little like twirl of the bat, and then I'm gonna do the like I don't know. I was gonna put the catcher thing or the pitcher thing into it, where they lift their leg up. So I guess I'm gonna
Sure.
do that too, yeah. Because I'm just gonna
You
throw
step
it
with
all
it.
in
You
there.
can step with the swing 100. You can
step
lift it
with
up and
it.
then
Yeah.
step into the swing
Yeah.
and fucking.
And
Or
then I'm
what-
just gonna. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna like point at his head, like that's the thing that I'm gonna smash,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna fucking smack his head with my bat. Watch his body explode into 1,000 pieces.
Incredible.
And
Yay!
as you're coming in for the strike, he goes, "What?" And then you bash his head like you. The head goes flying off the body, which like then falls apart onto the ground, and the head is like flying through the air, and it's going ah! And it smashes against the brick wall on the side of the room that you're in, and everything just kind of crumples apart.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, y'all thought fucking critical rolls on a D20 were exciting.
Remy has a
Try a
horrible
critical
feeling
roll
that
on a D100.
Remy has a terrible feeling that he is going to put himself back together. So she just kind of like grabs the ring of keys and then spreads his bones out as far,
Take a shit. Take a shit.
just like.
Grab his eyeballs. I don't know. Fucking whatever.
There's a sword and a
I'm
shield
gonna-
is what I
I'm gonna
meant. But
Fumble
okay.
through the
His
keys
eyes.
to figure out which one goes to this
freak.
door, and I'm gonna unlock it.
Yes, this part takes a while because you are having to try each key one at a time. What are the people on the stairs doing?
Friend or foe?
It's me. I beat him. I smashed him into pieces. I got the keys.
Oh my
let's
God,
Get out
how-
of here.
Wait, Robert. We've been in this situation before, probably. Tell us something
Oh,
that
do you want me to-
only Robert would know.
You killed my father.
Well,
That's
we don't talk about it because it's an uncomfortable subject, and I'm never
Wow.
going to speak of it again once I have to
Oh.
look at your face.
You
Yeah,
have to
that's-
admit it if you're going with this.
it's on you, dude.
didn't-
Robin is just staring, like holds up the light so you can very clearly see both of their eyes and is just looking, staring a dagger into him. Just
It's gonna be a while before I get the right key. So
We're
I
gonna
guess
keep-
you guys just hang tight.
take your time.
It's-
We're gonna start heading down these stairs. We haven't seen anybody yet. I'm kind of I'm
Mhm.
trying to like get close to the door as possible. We haven't seen anybody yet down here, but I'm assuming there are some people here.
There is a very nice open space for a father-daughter dance.
Shut the fuck up about the father-daughter stuff. What did she just say?
I hear it now, and it was ill-conceived, given the context.
I apologize.
That's all.
All right, you just come down when you can.
Okay,
And I'm gonna start
like
walking
I said,
down
my
more of the
knees are in a
steps.
bad shape, so I don't know that they'll be doing much moving around. But we'll give it the old college try.
Remy McSquemmy is still trying keys, and one of them like slides into the keyhole, but like is clearly the wrong size. And he goes like, "Oh, this isn't my hole."
Oh God! The fucking keys. Okay, and she just shakes her head like, no.
Hey, why you just jumbling me around in here?
I'm
What's
sorry.
the big idea?
I'm looking for one of your friends. I don't know. Do you know who goes to this door? I don't mean to be a bother.
Oh, it's fucking God! It's 5 keys down from me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
No,
4.
not that
Oh,
way.
God,
The other way.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. It's got this one, right? This one. Here we go.
Yes,
Here we go.
that one. Ow! Could you not bang me against
my
the
God,
door
I'm
when
so
you're
sorry.
putting it in?
I'm just gonna cup the rest of the keys and.
Could you not bang me against the door when you're putting it in? If we could get that quote.
Hey,
Christ, is this your first time holding the keys?
Listen,
Heyo.
I really don't need the
Heyo.
attitude today. Okay, I have a lot going on.
Where's the skinny one? What happened to him?
What are you talking about?
The bony one.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The old holder of the
He
keys.
doesn't live here
The
anymore.
key
It's fine.
master.
Does the door open? Remy's just like,
Yes. The door
You're
unlocked.
really
The door
trying
unlocked.
repeatedly unlocking the door. Like,
It
what to
unlocks.
do? Will they turn off? Will this?
guys, glad you're okay. These keys are talking to me, specifically one of them.
It's
This
one key. It's just me. I'm the only talking key on this ring.
Do you guys hear him too?
Could you guys talk a little quieter?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
would
very
blame
frightened.
the key personally. I don't.
While I sound very loud, I'm just a small key, so it doesn't actually go very, very far.
Is he telling the
good-
truth? Do my
Yes,
ears
it's
say like he's
He's
actually
talking like
okay.
he's quite loud, but it's not. It's very. It's
Okay.
like the volume is turned down on a loud movie.
Robert, I'm with you though. It sound like the inflection makes it sound louder somehow. I don't know why.
It's just how I talked in life, and that's how I talk now. And I guess I'm
In
still
life?
alive.
Yo, you're a key, dog.
What is your name? Okay, I'm gonna motion for Remy to like follow down the steps, and we're gonna try to like walk everybody down to the actual fucking floor, so we're not on these 3 foot tall fucking awful things. And I'm gonna be like, excuse, I feel weird calling you Key. What is your name?
Robert.
What were you called before? Or
My
now? I don't know.
it's been so long since anybody's asked my name. If only there was like a group of people that could help me remember
You're
what my name is. My friends, loved ones, who could be watching
People
me
who were
live right
chatting
now
with each other, maybe
could tell me what my
God damn it!
Keenan. Keenan.
Yes, it was Keenan. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That's a
Lord of
Robin
great
was-
name.
You're not.
Robin
That's a
does
really
what I'm
great
doing.
name.
You're
and
not the
puts-
hero we need. You're the hero we deserve.
Mhm.
I never really thought about it till I said it out loud. But yes, my name was Keenan. It's not spelled like it's it's how you'd expect the name Keenan to be. I wasn't a key before. I wasn't anything key related.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I mean, as a blacksmith, but I didn't make keys.
No, of
It-
course.
Can we turn you back into a person?
You can.
Who turned you into a key?
I don't
That
feel like we
fuck-
should be taking responsibility for this. We
Oh,
Who
have.
turned you into a
hang on.
key?
I have
That
already
fucking
accepted
witch.
a side quest today.
That witch loves turning humans into objects.
Oh, I don't like that at all. What?
From what I can remember of the person we saw at the meadery, I'm gonna be like, did she have a big pointy hat? Did she work
Oh,
on a
yeah.
big brew, like a big pot
Okay.
of brew? Did she
Yes.
fake falling? Did she pretend?
That's how she got me. I was
Oh,
about to.
no.
I was fully about to
She
decapitate. I
almost got us.
had my. See, I was fucking huge, you guys. I had a
Okay.
giant battle axe, and I was
sound
fully.
like it,
I was
yeah.
about to decapitate this human being, and then she fucking did this thing where she pretended to fall, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna.
It's
She fell
it's
down
hard.
lower. I could have really decapitated her, then,
Right.
and then- but I was like,
It
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
feel
do that
good.
because she said something about how her bones felt like glass, and then I'm
Right.
like, and then when I went. I put down my battle axe for just a second to help her, and she did a whole. There was so many lights and like hand gestures, and she said she kept me talking because of how aggressive I was, so that I'd have to sit here conscious of my new fate as a key.
This sounds
What?
a lot
Oh.
like the person that was in the meadery.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved.
Yes.
That's what she. That's where I found her.
Am I correct? Is that are we?
That's the same woman.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, that's what I
yes,
was.
that's why I
thinking.
described. That's why I asked if the
So
witch
that's
she
right.
had run into
Okay.
fell.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I hear it.
Is
No, we're
what
good.
I'm hearing. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Keenan.
So can we go? Can you go kill her or make? No, I don't kill her. I guess make her turn me back to.
We're
a
gonna-
human.
We're gonna work on it. We have to
We've
find.
got a lot on our plate right now.
Yeah.
Actually,
I can
right
make you.
now-
I can make you some pretty nice swords, right?
Yeah.
Y'all look
yeah.
like some
Look,
sword
in the
people.
meantime, though, do you
Yeah.
think maybe you probably know a lot about like the directions, the layout of this place, right? Because you've been all around.
Oh,
the
I've been
block.
here for years. Yes.
Yeah.
Keenan.
So we could really use some assistance.
Yes.
We're definitely going to help you. But can you answer me this first? What door do you open?
I open a very special door.
Could you lead us to it?
I suppose I could.
Okay. We're looking. I don't know. I don't know about your door, but we're looking for an amulet or a talisman that was left by a former prisoner here. And as you can probably guess, I don't know about your senses, but we're in the dungeon. We're presumably in the dungeon. We're in the room that he was going to leave us down and lock us in and, destroy us. Is there a way out of here other than the way we came in?
You have to promise me that you will help me turn back human.
We could not bear to watch you suffer
Absolutely.
as a key, my man. That we will absolutely take care of you.
He's gonna
everything
roll his own psychology to find out if y'all are lying.
Okay.
And he fails
Pretty
it.
bad.
So even if we were, or were we? You don't know, audience.
No one knows.
Well, we do.
Well,
do we?
Audience, roll your own psychology skill.
Yeah.
Are they lying? Should they be lying?
Whoa, no. Oh, God, please.
No. Don't bring ethics into this.
Morally,
Fuck
I
you.
can't do
Fuck
that.
you.
I cannot do that.
Well,
Anyway.
it's not my door, but they do keep all of the Jesus. That there is another key on this ring that opens a small vault up here that where they keep all of the jewelry that they steal off people they send to the dungeon.
Oh?
Well, we should probably make a pit stop there. It sounds like that could be a few.
Sounds like that's where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, it could be a few birds with that one.
Yeah, so
Thank you, Keenan. We very much appreciate that.
now can we go turn me back, please?
Well,
We will do that on our way out.
Sure, I would
That's for
love to
sure.
go to that room first. Is that the plan?
Did
Mm-hmm.
let's start walking towards that room because I'm gonna ask more questions about. So it was just a bunch of lights and sounds. Did she do you remember if the witch made any motions or said anything?
Oh, she said all sorts of stuff, did all sorts of hand motions. And...
Okay, so spell words and hand motions. I don't.
He's to be clear, the door that he's saying is to
Yeah,
the
sorry.
treasury is like on the room you were just in, not down the stairs from where you're going.
Okay, so we can go back up,
Mhm.
presumably. Okay, cool. Let's walk up the stairs then. and-
Let's climb up the stairs.
Yes, they're quite tall.
These are insane stairs. I mean,
Yeah,
I get,
so all the
dungeon.
prisoners down there can't all just like run up if anything happens.
Are there?
Well,
Wait.
I guess.
Oh, there's probably a few people down there. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know who's alive by this point anymore. It's been a little while since they got somebody new, but
I mean, listen, there's probably a lot of prisoners down here, and I would like to free all of them.
We gotta go.
But I think we
we
need
have
to-
to do
yeah.
that. I mean, no one. That's. It sounds like a whole lot of not my problem, but it's.
Are there keys for their chains? Are they chained up? Are they just left here? Do you know what happens to them, Keenan?
oh yeah, they get chained up here. Sometimes they come like interrogate them about stuff, but it's really all for show. They mostly just they feed them for a little while, but then they mostly just forget about them.
Okay. Does your ring have the key for those chains or?
Oh yeah, all the keys are on this
Okay.
ring.
Oh, thank God.
How
Okay.
many people would you say are down here total?
Well, there's definitely at least six people that I've not fully confirmed are dead.
That's not.
Some of them for sure have died by now.
We'll
Okay.
definitely be able to tell which ones are alive and which ones are dead. And 6 total to check is not that much. I say.
Oh, you'll be able
so
to
bad.
tell.
Yeah.
You'll be able to tell. But you should definitely hurry up because
Yeah.
No, I don't know what.
No,
The night guard- come on,
what's
what
the
do you
end of the
think?
sentence?
because the
What do
night
you
guard are going to be on their way because you killed that skeleton guy.
What do you mean?
How do they know?
Does he have some sort
I'm-
of dead man switch, which is definitely
Yeah,
a
when
thing
it's
at this
they
point in
have
time?
they how all the magic is tied up to the central control room, and as soon as the skeleton guy got killed, it set out an alert to everybody. that
I'm
there's something wrong with
grabbing
them.
the ring.
No.
I'm grabbing the ring from Remy, and I'm going. You two get up there. See if you can get on that door, and just wait. I'm gonna free as many as are alive, and I'm gonna run back up to you. Okay?
Okay.
And I
Okay, so-
immediately start
that's-
fucking shuffling ass
That's
down.
a
the
good
stairs.
idea. I'm gonna need a decent head start up these stairs.
Well,
So
I'm
you're
already
taking
butt
the-
scooting down the
you're
two
taking
that I
the
had
key
climbed.
rings down
As
there,
you're talking,
and we're
I'm doing
heading up.
calisthenics, just really getting myself as limber as I can.
As y'all are doing that, it cuts to like a room where there's a bunch of like different cauldrons of like floating magic stuff, and like one of them
No.
starts like floating a weird color, and somebody like a person in like a smaller person in a black hooded robe goes over and starts like ringing pulling a rope that starts like ringing a large bell that starts making sound throughout the castle, and that's where we will leave it until next time.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Yes. The Great Escape. This is Shawshank now.
This is. Yep. There's a movie called The
We got
Great
this.
Escape, which is about an escape. It could have just been The Great Escape.
I can't even act like that was me in character being silly. The show
I
is
did
over.
also
I
forget
can't
that
hide
is a
behind
movie.
that anymore.
I can't even hide behind that. Well,
All
that
right.
was great. I'm sorry. I pointed out that there was.
Oh dear.
How dare! I didn't realize it was going to cause that much psychic damage. I wouldn't have said it otherwise. Oh,
I am just thinking about how badly I want to use this luck sucker on like anyone that I run into, and
Yeah.
then remembering that I have to lose sanity equivalent to half of the luck that I gain,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, I mean, but
key
at
is
least
God
we don't
tier, I'm
use
not gonna
sanity
lie.
much.
yeah, I have 20 luck now, so if I just use it to steal 10 luck, like that's all I need.
The talking key is
But
very,
we keep
very
killing
good.
people instead of knocking them out.
That
That was all
he's
you,
very
just
good.
some guy.
Just
He
some guy
wasn't
who
good at
crushed
Yeah,
the
talking.
thank
talking
you.
key.
Talking he's
unironically, that was one of the best
For
add-ins
my,
we've had.
for my own clarification,
Yes.
when did the conversation happen that Remy found out about her father?
There was a newspaper article.
There was the newspaper
Yeah.
article. That's
Mhm.
what it
At the Night
was.
Brary, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Cool. Just
I
putting-
love
putting
the
that
absolute.
putting that in the old brain bucket.
I love the absolute frozen horror on the stairs of just.
I'm surprised y'all let him get out of that because he
Is
specifically.
this really where you want to have this conversation?
He asked. He needed to know something that only I could know, and that was
Exactly. I
Yeah,
was
but
just-
the point is that he, in order to accept that, he would have had to admit that.
that's
he
a
did
correct
do it.
thing.
Except y'all didn't let him admit it. You just kept moving on, so you didn't have to. You managed to weasel out of that as well.
He's totally not a pursuit of fun, so it doesn't work.
It's just that he used the phrase, it's the great escape, like Shawshank Redemption. Like it was there. That's what he said it. He did
Yeah.
the deal and then went like and moved on.
It's almost
Oh, I'm
like
so
I was
sorry.
actually listing
Did-
two things. Two examples.
Mm.
All right, what do we got? What do we?
Nothing.
We
How do
have
we
a
get
lot of
outta
here?
podcasts. Thank you, Jorge. We have a lot of podcasts that you can check out. Check out our link tree. That'll take you to everything Outlaws Network. That'll take you to all the links for all the shows. That'll take you to our network Discord. It'll take you back here to Twitch, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You're already here. Maybe you should follow us. That'd be cool. That if you're not following us already, if you do, you'll get notified when we go live. Sometimes we go live on weird days. We don't usually
Like today.
Yeah, we don't usually stream this show
usually
on this
Thursday.
day. It's usually Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Sometimes we get busy. There's a lot of us.
Sometimes stuff happens, life gets in the way, and then we
lot.
do stuff here. We have a couple podcasts. We have my podcast called Downtime with John and Emily. It's the how-to podcast by siblings who don't know anything. Check us out at getdowny.com. That's GETDOWNEY.com. And you can find
.com.
us on social media at Downey Siblings, DOWNEY, siblings like brother and sister.
I would love to see some of his 3D printing puzzle boxes you've been doing. Just some guy. That seems cool.
Mhm.
That sounds
That does
awesome.
Sound fucking rad.
Also, we could
Please
use a
put Keenan
we
on.
could use a 3D spoiler configuration for our other
Oh.
podcast.
The
That's
Bloody
fun.
Stream podcast.
Fuck yeah.
We
Where
don't
can you
have
find
a
that?
fancy pitch like John, who has like a tagline and actual gimmicks, which is awesome. It's much easier to promote your show than our show on our own show because I just get to do that little spiel and it's so much safer. It's like a blanket of safety.
If y'all could just sit down one time and just put the old heads together and come up with something easy, I would love something like a slam dunk to put at the end of our show.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
We should do it for other people. Just for ourselves.
Yes. We should do it for other people. I 100% agree with that. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Bloody Stream Pod. That's where you can find us. We do stuff, kind of. But you should go. This is legitimate for both downtime for the Bloody Stream podcast and for this, which is also in podcast form. The first season is pretty much fully available now at this point. Go rate it on whether it's Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, because Spotify now has a rating feature. Whatever it is, give it 5 stars. Don't be if you have criticisms, tell us. Don't put it in a little automated response. That's cruel. Yeah, exactly. Mostly because engagement doesn't give a shit about anything other than 5 stars. Go rate that because it helps with activity and it helps us get out there so that we can annoy more people with our stupid bullshit.
Yes. One last.
Thank you.
One more new plea of ours. So if you have listened to any of the Outlaws and Old Ones podcast, you may notice that it was going and then it stopped pretty firmly before the end of season 1. Our ability and our time availability to edit that show is null and void. None of us have any time in our schedules, nor do any of us have the confidence in our ability to edit it the way that Taylor was previously able to. It was just his way that he edited that podcast was really spectacular, and we wouldn't want to do it with any lowered quality. So we have decided that we want to get that production back going. We would like to get these episodes out. We'd like to start on season 2 and start getting season 2 out, and maybe in the future, if it does well, we'll move on to the more recent seasons. But that is currently going to cost us a sum of money per episode that I don't have to say explicitly, but it is going to cost money that we're currently taking just to our own pockets. So if you out there have any interest in helping this venture, hit up our Ko-fi link. If you wouldn't mind, in the comment, since it is the network's Ko-fi, just please make sure to say in the comment for Outlaws and Old Ones podcast, something along those lines. That'll help us allocate that money to the correct avenue. But yes, we're very excited to get the podcast back up and running. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of cash. So if you would like to help us out, that'd be immensely helpful and appreciated. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yes.
This is what
we are gonna do a raid.
Okay.
After our sign out. We're
Who are
gonna
we raiding
raid.
today?
We're gonna raid into the amphitheater where Duval King Jacob is streaming Duval's Gaming Journey.
Ooh!
Yes, very exciting.
Cool.
It's all of he's going through all of the super retro games that he grew up with, and just doing all the run throughs and explaining
that's actually cool.
It's very fun. So we're gonna head over there, show Duval some love.
Take us out.
Instead of saying anything having to do with the Outlaws, just put Duval very stretched out in capital letters.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been your Brian as Robin Renard.
And I've been John as the world famous PT Sinclair.
See you later, fuckers.